Hey folks, my name is Jamie. I'm an Aussie living in Ireland. I have been here about 20 years. I recently became a newbie in Ben's program about a year ago. And I guess the other day he just put out a bit of an email. Was there any newbies out there that might like to reach out to other newbies? I put my name in the hat. I think I was like most of us, I'd say, got the package, got all excited, thought this is great, just follow something and away we go. But you do find out after a while it is ups and downs. And so this is just a few tips more around where your head's at. And this might help you as you have those bad days and get yourself back up the next day and hit the trading floor. First thing I did after a while was I started to realize I need to work out what my number is, put that right in front of myself where my laptop is. The number I have is 38. My daughter would say, why do you have our street number up there? Because that coincidentally isn't. No, 38 is the years I have been enjoying short-termism, punting, making a win. I'm nearly 50 and I used to go with my parents to the races when I was 11 or 12. And I can remember myself excited, I'd be hanging around the bookies, rings and stuff, So why I have that up there is because I'm realizing now that I have got to go to Jamie of 1 year, the trader, not Jamie the 38 years of being into short-termism. And that's one thing I'd suggest to you is just sit down one night just reflect on it and actually get that number and put it in front of you, because every day you're just going to be look at that, say, like I do, that's Jamie 38 and I'm trying to work on Jamie number 1, which will be number 2 next year. It'll be number 3. Nothing worthwhile happens short term. We know that, whether we're losing weight, giving up cigarettes, giving up the drink, all those things. So that's what I do. Second thing I would suggest is try what I would describe as a 10 trade challenge around events where, say, a favourite particularly goes 2-0. Now, when I was having a bit of a bad run one day, I saw this Man U game, and it was like exactly that. They'd gone 2-0 up, and like we all see, the odds go down to 1.3, 1.4. And I was like, geez, I'm glad I didn't pick that because I was doing Fireball. Next day, Ben actually sent an email and described how he had profited so well from that particular event, which I think ended up 3-2 back the other way. So that night, I was kind of intrigued by this because the way he described, like the concept of putting money on a team that's already losing, never had done it before. And sure enough, it didn't take long for an event where, a game where it had gone 2-0 up to a team 33 minutes in. And I was blown away putting £5 in and seeing like the potential of €100 on the draw. 5 minutes later, sure enough, it did go that way. But it really was for me a bit of a transition away from, wow, I've always just bet on winners or bet on favourites or, bet tri-casts. And now, all of a sudden, I'm actually putting money. I mean, imagine meeting a friend of yours and you're going to see the game and he's all thrilled when the team go 2-0 up, goes and buys you a couple of pints. You, on the other hand, get out your phone and say, I'm going to put some money against them. And, he's like, what the hell? And that's, again, just a mindset where you're going into trading. I was in the shop the other day and I was laughing because there was a lady buying the usual scratchies in a couple of lotto. And I was actually just keeping an eye on my phone because I had a 2-0 scenario. And I felt like saying, there's no value in buying those scratchies. You might get £2 back. In 60 seconds, I can make a decision on a 2-0 situation. I will fly into my bet 365. I'll look and see if there's been shots on goal for both teams. And it's sometimes amazing. Sometimes there's been a team that has just, their 2 only shots on goal have gone in, and the other team's been working their ass off, and they've had no reward yet. So 33 minutes in, stuff like that, there's so much time to happen. So that's the fun you can have with this. And that's what I would say. You need to make this fun. Do 10 of these. Do your other things, but have a bit of a crack at these. I love the events like late at night games from Colombia and Brazil and Mexico, and this wacky kind of commentator guy, because I've got no idea what they're talking about. But he's, when they get a goal, he says goal for about 30, 40 seconds, it seems like. Now, that's wacky there. Anything's going on. And I guarantee you the amount of times I've profited from just watching it, have a drink, I relax. I look at my number and I say, Jamie, it's another day you've got through trading and it's another bit further along the journey. But, just these are a couple of little things to do. And I would do that. Buy a couple of scratchies and stick them up near your computer. Don't scratch them and say, I've actually got an advantage. I'm on the trading floor anyway. I'm doing my stuff over here. I'm following Ben's systems. But fuck it, I'm going to have a bit of fun with this. I need to enjoy this. I'm going to listen to this mad Mexican dude, whoever he is, and I'm going to try a few of these trades like Jamie's saying. Now, maybe you've tried it already. I just know for me, it was a major change in my thinking. So I hope that helps. I definitely recommend Bet365. I think it's fun. They seem to have some upgrades now. So, it's fun when I'm doing the 2-0 because I hear the alert for a goal and I'm thinking, is this going to be the team ahead or it could go on my way? So hopefully that helps, and keep at it. As I say, get your number and be thinking of the future, going away from your short-term thinking to longer term.